Hey, Larry Sackett, if you only knew how true what you're saying right now was. Alright. We're having some connectivity issues, apparently. Can y'all even see me at all? How about this? I had to step outside to get service. Yeah, we're having some bad connection issues tonight. Sorry about that. Hey, if you could retype your questions, I'll answer as many as I can in a quick, short time possible. Anyways, this has been somewhat of an epic fail on the live stream tonight. Beautiful. So, I'm going to answer as many questions as I can for you right here. Yeah. Dave knows more than I thought he did. He's hacking into my stuff and cutting off our live stream, apparently. So, any tips for Lake Tyler? From what I understand, on summertime on Lake Tyler, I do not have a lot of experience, very, very little experience on that lake. But from what I understand from people I know, the word is you fish a few select key docks and you fish brush piles. You got to find some brush piles on some offshore structure and a few key docks on Lake Tyler in the summer. What bait for midday bass, 100 degrees? Well, that all depends. On Fork right now, you either got to be fishing deep, you can be punching, and you can catch a few fish on that chatterbait in the middle of the day. That's what we're doing out there. Somebody says they've been digging the videos lately. Thanks for the good content. Hey, you're very welcome, and thank you very much for watching and joining us on the live stream and asking questions, comments. Appreciate all that. When fishing a Texas rig at night, do we use rattles? I typically don't, but man, that's not a bad way to go about it. Like when I use a jig, I always make sure it has a rattle at night. If I want something with rattles, I just grab me a jig with rattles on it. Grassy pond is a good search bait. Man, kind of the stuff we talked about tonight. Weedless swim bait, chatterbait, frog. Those are good search baits for grassy ponds. What bait? Okay, so when bass are shy to frogs, yeah. So when bass are shy to frogs, I'm going to actually go to weightless plastics in that situation around grass. I'm going to try and fish the outside edges with Cincos, flukes, the Lake Fork Tackle Magic Shad, fishing that like a spook over the top of the grass, like a weedless version of that, just kind of walking that Lake Fork Tackle Magic Shad over the top of the grass. Stuff like that. Weightless plastics, basically. So how bad are the mosquitoes in that night fishing trip? Out of control. I went night fishing with Lunkers TV and Lake Fork Guy the other day. You didn't see me in their video, or you didn't see me in Lunkers' video, but I was beside them for most of the part. And I'm going to tell you something. It was awful. Horrendous. We didn't make it too long into the night part. It got really bad really quick. Yeah, I do. I focus on the same water at night. Somebody asked, do you focus on the same water at night as you do during the day? When you're night fishing. So, absolutely, I do focus on the same areas. You got to kind of change your presentations. You got to slow down or you got to make a whole lot more noise. One of the two. You got to slow way down or make a lot more noise. The other night, slowing way down was what worked for us. But we were fishing the same areas we would have fished in the daytime. Believe it or not, this is how bad the bugs were. Somebody commented thermocell. I had a thermocell. You'll see in my video next week. I had a thermocell sitting at my feet, and it was so bad that I was still getting destroyed. Still getting destroyed. It was crazy. Raynali, what is up, young lady? I'm very glad that you're into fishing and very glad if you're watching my channel. I really appreciate it. So, shout out to you, Raynali. Gracie and Laney. Gracie and Laney, I appreciate you guys watching as well. Big shout out to y'all. Stay after them bass. Make your dad take you fishing every single day you can. Did I use bug spray? Well, at first I didn't. I didn't bring bug spray because I had a Thermacell, so I didn't think I was going to need bug spray. But I did steal bug spray from old Lunkers TV, or Lake Fork guy. One of them two had some bug spray, and I stole that, and it got a little bit better. But I'm telling you, the size and amount of bugs was absolutely insane. There's no way for me to describe it, but if you want to book a night fishing trip, I'll be happy to take you out there and show you just how bad it is. A Thermacell is a little deal that you turn on and releases a chemical in the air that's supposed to deter the bugs. But it didn't. They were so thick at Monticello the night it couldn't kill them all, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Somebody asked, do I know where the two creeks merge where Ellie was caught? I don't know who Ellie was. Somebody can tell me who Ellie was. I may. I don't know. Yep. Me and Lake Fork guy have very similar paths. That's very true. We have definitely kicked a lot of the same dirt. To the point that he went to A&M and has still lived in the College Station area for a long time. And I was actually born in Bryan, Texas. Like we actually talked about that the other night. First time me and Lake Fork guy met, and we talked about that. And yeah, we've kicked a lot of the same dirt, know a lot of the same people. It's pretty cool. So hopefully, me and Lake Fork guy are going to get together sometime in the near future and get to do some filming together. It'll be a good time. I really liked him. Really enjoyed meeting him. He's a good dude. The state record bass at 1710. Hey, I really appreciate that. Living Angled. Hey, I really appreciate that comment. That's very nice. Thank you very much. Was the state record bass 1710? So the state record bass weighed 1710. What lake was that caught out of? You tell me which I kind of know the state records better by which lake they came from. I'm aware of there was a Pinkston state record, there was a Monticello state record. There's obviously been a couple of Lake Fork state records, and there was one more. There's a small lake I can't remember. I'm more familiar with the lakes they were caught out of. Oh, I did a video with the guy who caught. Mark Stevenson. He caught that out of Lake Fork, and yes, I do know where those two creeks merge. We talked about it that day. I actually could take you to the spot where they were caught. Lake Fork record bass. Yeah, the Lake Fork record bass. And it was 18 something. It was actually 18 pounds and something. And then the current state record was 18.18. I want to say Mark's was 18.10. And the new state record that's current right now is 18.18. So, yeah. That fish was caught in it where a couple creeks merged on the northern end of the west arm. And they were caught flipping a jig. It's actually a really cool story. The guy, Mark Stevenson had customers with him, and the guy had flipped in there and got several bites and missed the fish 2 or 3 times in a row. Finally got mad and said, I can't catch this fish. Mark, you flip in there. And Mark made one flip, got a bite, set the hook, and caught the state record bass that started the Share Lunker program. We actually have a video on here. If you look up the Mark Stevenson videos on the Your Lake Fork Guide channel, he goes into all the details. It's a really cool video, really cool story. Mark's a Texas Fishing Hall of Famer. I'm just, it's one of the coolest things about being around Fork. You get to see, meet some of the best and nicest and most accomplished fishermen in the world. So, Dave and Jeremy, shout out to y'all. Get a Witness Fishing. Get a Witness Fishing. I'm going to have to check y'all out, see what y'all all about. Appreciate it. You and LFG got to do a video together. Also have him do a rigging tip style video like you've put out with some other guys you fish with. Yeah. When I get old Lake Fork guy in the boat, we'll do as much as we can. Try to knock out as much information and good fishing content as we can. He's a good dude. Really good dude. How do I prepare for a hot day of fishing? I drink a lot of water at night. I'm going to tell you that right now. When I'm fishing during this time of year, I have to drink a lot, consume a lot of water at night. That's a big part of it. I mean, as far as the actual fishing goes, it varies from lake to lake and spot to spot. But, you know, to prepare me mentally, I want to make sure I go to bed early, get a good night's sleep, get up early so that I start and get that very, very important early morning bite during the summer. And I also want to drink a lot of water at night, the night before, because I tend to get so busy when I'm fishing I don't drink near enough. And then by the end of the day, you'll be done. All right, let's talk about the apparel. And we're also going to do some decals, some stickers you guys can order to put on your boats. So, the decals have been ordered. We've got the logo good enough for the stickers. We have to do some work on the logo for the apparel because as we blew that logo up, it got pixelated, did not look good, and I ain't putting out no janky stuff for you guys to buy. We're going to make sure it's top of the line, looks absolutely professional and well done. So, bottom line is, on the apparel, it's going to be a little bit longer. As soon as we get that logo figured out and get those shirts ordered, I will let you guys know as soon as they're coming. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I don't know how long we've been going, but I've got to get back and get ready for my trip tomorrow. I actually get to take out legendary college football coach Jackie Sherrill tomorrow. So he used to coach A&M. I'm a big Aggies fan. He also coached Mississippi State. I am very, very excited about getting to take out Jackie Sherrill tomorrow. Can't wait to do that. And I got to go get ready for that. So, hey. Somebody says they both caught PBs with me on March 18th. We need to get out for the fall. Yep. Good time for fall fishing. So that's a couple customers of mine. They both caught PBs the day they went with me, March 18th. Fall fishing for me, October 15th to the last week of November. That is the peak. Kind of peaks right there in the first half of November for me. That's when I think fall fishing is the absolute best. Love them. Yep, Jackie Sherrill, I'm pumped. Got to end the video. Really appreciate all you guys' questions. Appreciate all your support. Can't say thanks enough for that. And we're just going to keep on growing this thing. Man, thanks for following along. And give me a holler sometime. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If you want to book a trip, give me a call, of course. And go get you some of those new grass flutter spoons. I'm more excited about this new technique than I have been anything in a long time. It is outstanding. So check out the grass flutter spoons. Learn how to do it. Be patient with it. Figure it out. And it will pay off for you. Other than that, hey, you know what it is. We appreciate you guys watching your Lake Fork Guide as always. And we'll see you guys next time right here on your Lake Fork Guide.